Hello and welcome to Big Blue News. I'm your host, Adrian.
And I'm Carlos. Let's get right into the news.
This Tuesday was a very fateful day for the United States. Voters went to the polls to cast their votes for the next president of the U.S. Many voters have leaned towards Trump as they believe he'll be better with national issues, while many believe Kamala is the better choice as Trump is a threat to democracy. Trump came out on top in this tight race, and we wish him a successful term.
Last week, a severe flash flood hit eastern Spain in the Valencia region, killing more than 200 people. Rescue teams are still searching for dozens of missing individuals, but their efforts, along with recovery operations, have been hindered by the wreckage left in the wake of the flood. Photos and videos from Valencia show cars stacked on top of each other, streets filled with debris, and people's belongings covered in brown mud. Thousands of volunteers are helping soldiers and police reinforcements with cleaning the streets and the countless wrecked cars. As of November 2nd, Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez said the government will deploy 5,000 more troops and 5,000 additional police officers to the region. Meanwhile, local authorities are facing criticism for failing to respond sooner. We send our prayers and condolences to the victims' families. And now, we will cut to the sports desk with Holden.
The girls' soccer team finished 32nd, which resulted in a playoff game against Blackstone Valley Techs, which ended in a 3-1 victory for the Big Blue. Lila Rogers scored a brace with 2 goals that ultimately won the game for Swampscott. They then faced number 1 ranked Norwell, who are the favorites to win the state championship, and the game ultimately ended in a 5-0 loss for the Big Blue, ending their season. The boys' soccer team won against Lynn Classical on October 30th with a clean sheet 2-0 and have qualified for the playoffs. Their first game was this Tuesday against Pembroke, where they lost 3-0, ending their season. The field hockey team didn't make the playoffs after an up-and-down season, and their season will come to an end. The volleyball team made the playoffs with a 14-7 record and took on North Middlesex Regional and won in 5 sets, 3-2. They also took on Wayland and lost 3-0. They ultimately ending their season as well. The football team beat Salem last Friday with another clean sheet, 33-0. They have qualified for the playoffs, and their first game is tomorrow against Bay Path RVT at home at 7 p.m. That's it for sports. Back to you, Adrian.
We thank you for joining us on this episode of Big Blue News.
Tune in next time and be sure to like and subscribe.